Students, today topic is cosine and inverse of cosine function, tangent and inverse of tangent function. First, the cosine function. We know that odd function and even function. What are they? We know that the trigonometric identities are sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosecant theta, cot theta and secant theta. The odd functions are sine and tangent and its inverse cosecant and tangent. Now the even function is cos function and its reciprocal secant function. Okay. Now first odd function. F of x is equal to given function. F of x is given function. Put x is equal to minus x. F of minus x is equal to, suppose positive x, the function is even. F of minus x is equal to minus x, the function is odd. The function is odd. For example, sine of minus x is equal to minus sin x. Function is f of minus sin x. Minus sin x is answer. So, minus f of x. In this case, first we have to take sine of x, put x is equal to minus x. So, sine function is taken. Sine of minus x is equal to minus sin x. This is function f of x. Therefore, here minus f of x. F of x is equal to minus f of x. F of minus x is equal to f of minus f of x. Then function is odd. Next, we have to take cos function. Cos x. Cos x is equal to f of x. Now, put x is equal to minus x. Therefore, cos of minus x is equal to cos x. F of minus x is equal to f of x. Function is even. Function is even. We have to take next tan x. Tan x is f of x. Tan of minus x is equal to minus tan x. Tan of minus x is equal to minus tan x means f of minus x is equal to minus f of x. Function f of x is odd function. F of x is an odd function or f of x is odd function. Okay. Now, next amplitude. Amplitude means amplitude of a function x is the height from the x-axis to its maximum or minimum distance. Amplitude of a function is the height from the x-axis to its maximum or minimum. Now we are going to take ex number 4.2, sum number 1. Find the value of, find all the values of, find all the values of x such that number 1 minus 6 pi less than or equal to x less than or equal to positive 6 pi and cos x is equal to 0. Range cos x is equal to 0, the range from minus 6 pi and positive 6 pi. Solution that cos x is equal to 0. Cos x is equal to 0. In terms of cos column, cos pi by 2 is 0. Taking cos inverse on both sides, we get x is equal to pi divided by 2. The general solution is x is equal to 2n plus 1 of pi by 2. N is an element of integer. The n is equal to 0, comma plus or minus 1, comma plus or minus 2, comma plus or minus 3, comma plus or minus 4 and plus or minus 5. Range from between minus 6 pi to plus 6 pi. Therefore, the general form of x is 2n plus 1 of pi by 2. N is an element of the integer. Submission number 2. The range is minus pi pi less than or equal to x less than or equal to 5 pi and cos x is equal to minus 1. Let cos x is equal to minus 1. We know that cos pi is minus 1. Therefore, the right hand side becomes cos pi. Taking cos inverse on both sides, x is equal to pi. The general solution is x is equal to 2n plus 1 of pi. N is an element of integer. N is equal to 0 plus or minus 1 plus or minus 2 and positive 3 only. Positive 3. Apply negative 3, we cannot getting the solution. Therefore, 0 plus or minus 1 plus or minus 2 and n is equal to positive 3. Apply, we get the solutions. Next, question number 2. State the reason for cos inverse of cos minus pi by 6 is equal to minus pi by 6. Let cos inverse of cos pi by 6 minus pi by 6 is equal to cos inverse of cos is answer 1. So 1 into this minus pi by 6 is minus pi by 6 is equal to answer is immediate. So minus pi by 6. Now this minus pi by 6 belongs to 0 comma pi. Cos function vary from 0 to pi. Therefore, minus pi by 6 belongs to 0 comma pi. Question number 3. If cos inverse of minus x is equal to pi minus cos inverse of x if cos inverse of minus x is equal to pi minus cos inverse of x is true, justify your answer. Justify your answer. Let cos inverse of minus x is equal to theta. Now taking cos on both sides, minus x is equal to cos theta. Next, x is equal to minus cos theta. This can be written as cos pi minus theta. We know that cos of pi minus theta is equal to minus cos theta. Now x is equal to this. Next, cos inverse of x is equal to pi minus theta. Now theta is equal to, this will implies theta is equal to pi minus cos inverse of x. This is equation number 1. This is equation number 2. From equation number 1 and 2 is true. Therefore, hence cos inverse of minus x is equal to pi minus cos inverse of x is true. Hence the result. Next, question number 4. Question number 4. Find the principal value of. Find the principal values of cos inverse of 1 by 2. Let theta is equal to cos inverse of 1 by 2. Now cos theta is equal to 1 by 2. 1 by 2 in terms of cos column, cos pi by 3. Now cos theta is equal to cos pi by 3. Theta is equal to pi by 3. Theta is equal to pi by 3. Then the principal value is the principal value is the principal value of cos inverse of 1 by 2 is theta is equal to pi by 3. Question number 5. Find the value of number 1. 2 into cos inverse of 1 by 2 plus sin inverse of 1 by 2. First, let cos inverse of 1 by 2 is equal to this part. Cos inverse of 1 by 2 is equal to x. Cos x is equal to 1. Cos x is equal to 1 by 2. In terms of cos column, 1 by 2 is cos pi by 3. So taking cos inverse on both sides, we get x is equal to pi by 3. Next, take second part, sine inverse of 1 by 2 is equal to y. Y means another angle. Now 1 by 2 is equal to sine y. Sine y is equal to 1 by 2. Sine y is equal to 1 by 2. In terms of sine column, sine 30 is 1 by 2. So sine pi by 6. Y is equal to pi divided by 6. Now 2 into cos inverse of 1 by 2 plus sine inverse of 1 by 2 is equal to 2 into cos inverse of 1 by 2 is pi by 3, pi divided by 3 plus pi by 6 is equal to 2 pi by 3 plus pi by 6. Taking LCM, multiply numerator, first part, multiply numerator denominator by 2, we get 4 pi divided by 6 plus pi by 6. Totally 5 pi divided by 6. Hence 2 into cos inverse of 1 by 2 plus sine inverse of 1 by 2 is equal to 5 pi by 6. Subdivision number 2, cos inverse of 1 by 2 plus sine inverse of minus 1. Let cos inverse of 1 by 2 is equal to x. Taking cos on both sides, 1 by 2 is equal to cos x. Cos x is equal to 1 by 2. 1 by 2 in terms of cos column, cos pi by 3. Taking cos inverse on both sides, x is equal to pi by 3. Next, let sine inverse of minus 1 is equal to y. So sin y is equal to minus 1. Sin y is equal to minus 1 in terms of sine of minus pi by 2. Taking sine inverse on both sides, we get y is equal to minus pi divided by 2. This pi divided by 2 belongs to minus pi by 2 comma plus pi by 2. Here cos function 0 belongs to 0 comma 1. Okay. Next, take these two, adding we get answer. Cos inverse of 1 by 2 plus cos inverse of 1 by 2 plus sin inverse of minus 1 is equal to cos inverse of 1 by 2 is pi by 3 plus or minus sum number 2, subdivision number 2, minus plus minus pi by 2 is equal to pi by 3 minus plus into minus is minus pi by 2. Taking LCM, 2 pi minus 3 pi divided by 6 is equal to minus pi by 6. Minus pi by 6 belongs to minus pi by 2 comma plus pi by 2. Therefore, hence the value of cos inverse of 1 by 2 plus sin inverse of minus 1 is equal to minus pi divided by 6. Next, question number 3, subdivision number 3. Cos inverse of cos pi by 7 into cos pi by 17 minus sin pi by 7 into sin pi by 70. We know that cos of a plus b is equal to cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. Using the formula, we get cos of pi by 7 plus pi divided by 17. Therefore, cos inverse of cos pi by 7 cos pi by 17 minus sin pi by 7 sin pi by 17 is equal to cos inverse of cos pi by 7 plus pi by 17. Now, taking LCM, cos inverse of cos (17 pi) plus 7 pi divided by 70, 49, 119. Is equal to cos inverse of cos 24 pi divided by 119. Cos inverse of cos is 1. Therefore, 24 pi divided by 119. Hence, the value of cos inverse of cos pi by 7 cos pi by 17 minus sin pi by 7 sin pi by 17 is equal to 24 pi divided by 119. Next, question number 6. First question number 5. So 6. Find the domain of domain of number 1 or 2. 2 is easy one, therefore 2. G of x is equal to sin inverse of x plus cos inverse of x. Sin inverse of x plus cos inverse of x. We know that first let g of x is equal to sin inverse of x plus cos inverse of x. We know that From the definition, of sine inverse of x is the range -1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to positive 1. From the definition of next cos inverse of x is also same range, -1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 1. Next, domain of g of x. Domain of g of x. G of x is given function. First function range is -1 1. Second function range is -1 1. Addition is an operation, therefore union is equal to -1 comma 1. Hence the domain of g of x is -1 comma 1. Next, question number 8. Submission number 2. Find the values of submission number 2 cos inverse of cos 4 pi by 3 plus cos inverse of cos 5 pi by 6, 5 pi by divided by 4, 5 pi by 4. Question is find the values of cos inverse of cos 4 pi by 3 plus cos inverse of cos pi by 6. First, let cos of 4 pi divided by 3 is equal to x. Now x is equal to cos of 4 pi by 3 can be written in the form of 2 pi minus 2 pi divided by 3. Taking LCM, 2 3s are 6 pi, 6 pi minus 2 pi is 4 pi, 4 pi divided by 3. We know that one complete round 360 degree, therefore cos of minus 2 pi by 3, cos of minus 2 pi by 3 is cos 2 pi by 3. Why? The reason is cos of minus theta is cos theta. There are two formulas. One is cos 360 minus theta is cos of minus theta. Next formula, cos minus theta is equal to cos theta. The function is even. Therefore, second formula cos theta. So now cos 2 pi by 3. Here x is equal to this part. Now totally cos inverse of cos 4 pi by 3 is equal to cos inverse of cos 2 pi by 3. These two are equal. Now this can be written as 2 pi by 3 is answer. Next, take another part. cos let y is equal to cos pi by 4. This can be written as cos 2 pi minus 2 pi by 4. 4 3s are 8. 8 minus 3 is 8 minus 3 is 5 pi. 4 3s are 8 pi minus 3 pi is 5 pi. 5 pi divided by 4. Now cos already known result. Cos 360 minus theta is cos of minus theta. Then cos of minus theta is cos theta. Therefore, using the two formulas, cos 3 pi divided by 4. Now cos inverse of cos 4 pi by 3 plus cos inverse of cos 5 pi by 4 is first part fully. Next cos inverse of cos 3 pi by 4 is equal to 3 pi divided by 4 by the previous result, using the previous result. Now this means 2 pi divided by 3 plus 3 pi by 4. Taking LCM, 8 pi plus 9 pi divided by 12. 8 pi plus 9 pi is 17 pi divided by 12. Hence the value of cos inverse of cos 4 pi divided by 3 plus cos inverse of cos 5 pi divided by 4 is equal to 17 pi divided by 12. Next, tangent function, inverse of tangent function. Ex number 4.3. Sum number 1. Find the domain of number 1, tan inverse of root of 9 minus x square. Let f of x, the given function, is equal to tan inverse of root of 9 minus x square. We know that root of 9 minus x square is an element of R. This means which is greater than or equal to 0. 9 minus x square square root of greater than or equal to 0. Squaring on both sides we get 9 minus x square, squaring on both sides, 9 minus x square is greater than or equal to 0. Multiply minus 1 on both sides. Multiply by minus 1 on both sides. We have x square minus 9, inequality becomes reversed, 0. This means x square minus 3 square, which is less than or equal to 0. X minus 3, x plus 3 into x minus 3, which is less than or equal to 0. A square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. Therefore, x plus 3 is equal to 0 means x is equal to minus 3 and x is equal to positive 3. Now, the domain of tan inverse of root of 9 minus x square is minus 3 comma positive 3 the closed interval minus 3 comma positive 3. Next question number 2. Find the value of number 1 tan inverse of tan pi by 4 tan pi by 4 let tan inverse of tan pi by 4 is equal to tan inverse of tan pi plus pi by 4. We know that pi by 4 180 plus theta, tan 180 plus theta is tan theta, therefore tan inverse of tan pi by 4. Now tan inverse of tan theta is theta, therefore pi by 4. This pi by 4 belongs to the range minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2. Minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2 is the range. Question number 2. Tan inverse of tan of minus pi by 6. This can be written as tan inverse of tan is 1, therefore minus pi by 6. Minus pi divided by 6. This minus pi by 6 belongs to the range minus pi by 2 comma positive pi by 2. Question number 3. Find the value of question number 3. Find the value of subdivision number 1. Tan inverse of 7 pi by 4. Let tan inverse of 7 pi by 4 is equal to, we know that only one result tan inverse of x is equal to x for every real number, this x. So answer is 7 pi by 4. So this is important result. Answer is 7 pi by 4. Next, subdivision number 2. Tan inverse of 1947. The same rule using for every real number, tan inverse of x is equal to x. In this case, x is 1947, therefore answer is 1947. The rule is tan inverse of x is equal to x for every real number. Subdivision number 3. Tan inverse of minus 0.2021. Now the same rule using, answer is minus 0.2021. Why? We know that tan inverse of x is equal to x for every real number. Question number 4. Find the value of number 1 tan of cos inverse of 1 by 2 minus sin inverse of minus 1 by 2. First time, let us take cos inverse of 1 by 2 and then sin inverse of minus 1 by 2. Let x is equal to cos inverse of 1 by 2 is equal to x. Taking cos on both sides, 1 by 2 is equal to cos x. Cos x is equal to 1 by 2. In terms of cos column, cos pi by 3, x is equal to pi by 3. Next, sin inverse of, let sin inverse of minus 1 by 2 is equal to y. Minus 1 by 2 is equal to sin y. Sin y is equal to minus 1 by 2. Then sin column 1 by 2 is pi by 6. So sin minus pi by 6. Sin of minus theta is minus sin theta. In this case, taking sin inverse on both sides, we get y is equal to minus pi by 6. Now tan of cos inverse of 1 by 2 minus sin inverse of minus 1 by 2 is equal to tan of pi by 3 minus of minus pi by 6 is equal to tan of pi by 3 plus pi by 6. Now taking LCM, tan 6 pi plus multiply numerator and denominator by 2, we get 2 pi. All these things are same. 2 pi, 6 pi, so 2 pi plus 3 pi divided by 18. This means tan of 9 pi divided by 18. Cancelling these two, 1 by 2 tan 1 by 2 into pi is pi divided by 2. Tan column, tan pi by 2 is infinity. Hence the value of tan of cos inverse of 1 by 2 minus sin inverse of minus 1 by 2 is equal to infinity. Next, today homework. EX number 4.2. Sum number 6, subdivision number 1, comma 7, 8, sum number 8, subdivision number 1. Next, EX number 4.3, sum number 4, first sum number 1, subdivision number 2. Next, sum number 2, subdivision number sum number 1, subdivision number 2, and sum number 4, subdivision number 2 and 3. This is today's homework. Study well. Any doubt? Give the message. Thank you.